Well, hello and welcome to the Hotkeys podcast. This is the show where we talk about everything pop culture and random in the world. I'm your host, Mick, and I'm joined by
Colby Chapman.
Oh,
I'm back, baby.
And Landon Browning.
Hello, gentlemen. It's March 15th. Still 2020. You know,
The world being ravaged
Things are crazy right
Yeah.
by
now.
the coronavirus.
This is scary times we live in.
It's a pandemic.
Yeah. Full on hysteria.
We just got back from a Walmart trip, and
It's packed.
it was scary.
Yeah.
Masks.
Yeah, I saw people wearing
hazmat
gloves. I
suits.
saw people wearing gloves,
Yeah.
masks.
All the toilet paper was gone.
Everyone
gone
was
everywhere.
open carrying.
That's what we're getting to next. Is like people gonna be like walking around with like shotguns and AR.
That's legal in Washington, right?
Open carry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I
so.
think it is, yeah.
I'm not a huge I get like a little concerned when I see people just walking around. Like I feel like it's a little distracting. You see someone just like a gun out in the open, like if they're not a police officer. It's like
Definitely makes you like look twice. Like,
yeah, like
oh, okay.
mm.
I don't want to get political at all, but yeah, it is something that's like, oh,
I like concealed.
There's a gun on his
because
hip.
then it doesn't bring any attention. Like it's just people can be a little
Yeah.
more at ease. Like
yes.
tend to get a little panicky, a little riled up.
I see you have a box of Clorox disinfecting wipes.
Yeah,
On the table.
on the table.
We need to wipe our faces.
Yeah,
I've touched my eyes so many times this morning.
Speaking of, Colby like touched your mic all over. So,
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, before I washed my hands.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Why would you do that, dude? Like what? What's wrong with you?
I don't
Like,
have corona.
you don't know that.
I feel like I would know.
You don't. You can like possibly have it for like a week or more before you like start showing symptoms.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to touch your
No, don't lie. Don't
Oops.
lie.
No, I touched
Remember
the
that
table, I
NBA
touched your chair, I touched your mic.
The NBA player that did that.
Yeah.
And now everybody's like,
Rudy Gobert.
yeah, doesn't look so funny now. Like some kid got sick. I heard like that got an
gosh.
autograph. From
Yeah,
him.
they got his jersey autographed from him and I think Donovan Mitchell, his teammate. And then
Kid got sick.
they all came down together.
Well, pretty much everything has been canceled at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cancel
All
Except
culture.
for the show.
Yeah, we're still going straight. Well, you know, being up north in the middle of
Bunker.
nowhere in a igloo really helps.
Yeah, the facility's on lockdown. Will had gone to see his family, and then he came back and was begging us for him to be let in to the shelter, and we denied him
said,
access.
No, sir.
And we watched his body slowly freeze to death outside the bunker. So we brought him in after he died, and he tested negative. So
Yeah.
we probably could have let him
But you
in.
know what? Better to be cautious.
Yeah, you can't.
right?
You can't
Yeah.
take any
Can't
chances.
take any chances.
We're literally living out the thing right now.
Who's
Let's
next?
do a blood test.
Yeah, you first.
Start spinning. I love that scene, like where the dude's eyes are bulging out. He's like, "Ah."
Dude, like those effects back in the 80s, like all the practical horror
so
effects,
good.
they're so like disturbing but like laughable.
Oh yeah, like it's so cheesy, but like it is horrifying to like.
Yeah. Like did you ever see the original Total Recall with
No,
Schwarzenegger?
no.
There's a scene where they're on Mars and he gets exposed to the atmosphere of Mars and his head is like blowing up. His eyes are like popping out of his head. Like it
Oh,
looks
no.
like it looks so cheesy but so disturbing at the same
Oh,
time.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you think about it, Colby?
I think the same.
Always a master of insight.
Yeah. Yeah, your guys' practical final though for school got canceled as well, right? Like,
It is
Yeah.
canceled.
yeah.
I was really looking forward
Cancel
to it.
culture got to SEC.
Yeah.
Church got canceled.
Yep.
I watched our pastor
Our
on my
society
phone
got
today.
canceled.
Yeah, we had a live stream. It was funny. I was actually at the building today, and there was nobody there, and the music team was just playing to nobody, and the pastor was preaching to nobody.
It's so stinking weird.
Pretty
Like,
funny.
it's really bizarre. I don't think we've had anything like this ever, really, right? Like in
Well, I think there's been similar stuff. Like, I mean, like the swine flu was really big, like over 10 years ago, but it wasn't anything
publicized
like.
that much.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like there wasn't a lot of like fear mongering about it.
No, I got it, and I just like my older sister got it, and a couple of my friends got it, and we just isolated ourselves for like a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
even then, like I don't think I was throwing up. It was just like a bad cold.
yeah,
Yeah. Landon and I were actually talking a couple days ago about how I think it was 2016 when there was the Ebola scare, but like
Yeah.
it was, which is way worse than
Ebola, yeah.
coronavirus.
I mean,
From
like
what
well,
we
that's
know.
like a death sentence.
Yeah,
yeah,
if you
getting
get
that
it,
is
you're
pretty
gonna
much,
die.
Yeah,
no matter what your age.
yeah.
But the corona, it's like if you're young, you're probably fine.
yeah, I think it's like a 2% death rate in like people over the age of like 80.
Yeah.
So I think most of the deaths in Washington, at least, were at like an old folks home
Old folks home, yeah.
where like, I mean, you have people that are already like really weak immune systems and already
Mhm.
probably sick from other things. So
Yeah.
I think it's probably for the best that they're canceling certain things though. Like,
I mean, it doesn't.
I don't know.
Some stuff it doesn't hurt to cancel.
yeah, like
it's
sporting events. It's like, yeah, like
Yeah.
the NBA sucks anyway. So it's like, and I just
Yeah.
think it's funny that's another year that like LeBron James like can't win a championship. So, I mean, they might resume it for the playoffs, but who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, like our Colby in my school, we're not back on until like the 15th of April or
Yeah,
something.
we got a whole month off.
Yeah, and that's spring break.
was
normally
supposed
normally
to
it's
be
like
1
2
week
weeks or 1
max.
week, but yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
At least it's at the
pretty
tail
nuts.
end of the quarter, and it's not going to probably affect your graduation.
That's
at all
true.
Or anything.
Yeah.
Like,
At least it was already going in the spring break.
yeah,
It could have been like at the beginning of a quarter.
yeah. Same for other colleges, and I guess they just shut down all the
Well, like
elementary and high schools.
Every university in Washington is closed. Then all the public schools in our area just closed, which normally means the community colleges in our area is closed, which is what happened.
yeah,
Yeah.
This is nuts. Like all the major sporting events.
yeah.
Like
March Madness.
March Madness.
That sucks.
That's huge.
I was really sad.
I think the Olympics are going to get postponed or just
As of
canceled.
now, they're still on, but I mean,
well, yeah,
That starts in June, right?
no, it starts in
August?
July. I think early July, and then it goes into August. Or sorry, late.
September?
Well, they might
late
be fine
July.
then. It just kind of depends. Like this could all be blown over in
Yeah.
a month, or it
Mhm.
could be. I mean, like they could have school canceled for a month and it could all clear up, but then like everything resumes. And if they get a couple more cases of it, then does it just
Yeah.
repeat where they close everything again?
it's
or-
definitely an interesting situation. Like, what do you do? You know,
Yeah.
like, how long do you wait? And,
Yeah, well, and like
Especially for the Olympics. I mean, every 4 years, these athletes get a chance to prove that they're the best in the world, and like now they might have to wait another 4 years.
Well,
and
and
some
I-
of them aren't going to get another
yeah,
chance.
and I was talking to my mom about this, and she was, and my dad, they were both saying like, yeah, they feel bad for those people that like this is their only shot to get
yeah,
something or even go, and it's like, well, too
I
bad.
guess they could push it just to next year and then just kind of stagger out the schedule.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that affects because like there's cities that have bid for places
Yeah.
ahead of time. So.
Yeah.
Like right now, it's in Tokyo, and LA is in 2024, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they could maybe still. That might still work. They might be able to still do it if it's in July or August. It's probably
Yeah.
too early to tell.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we were at a bar last Saturday. When was that?
It was
Thursday?
Friday. It was
that was
Friday.
Friday.
Friday. A friend of the show, Ben, who's been on multiple times. He plays at bars, plays guitar and sings, and he's really really good and fun to watch. And on the TVs there, they were playing the opening ceremonies, or not opening ceremonies, but like the torch lighting.
It was like looked like a cult thing.
It looked like
looked like something out of
scenes out of
Midsummer.
Midsummer.
Yeah, like straight
Oh,
up.
dude.
like like people in like white robes, like
Dresses,
doing
like
interpretive dancing, and
Yeah, torches. And I was like, I don't know.
You know,
I've seen this before.
human sacrifices. It was just
Yeah.
weird, you know, a
Yeah.
bear carcass, buildings on fire.
Oh my gosh. Grim. Very grim.
That's horror.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think the coronavirus is bad? Like watch Midsummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really I guess not excited, but I'm like really interested to see like in hindsight like how this time's kind of remembered. Like
Well, yeah, our generation really hasn't seen anything like this level of like shutting down and quarantine
no.
stuff. Like it's just
yeah.
like you said, we're not excited, but it's just kind of interesting to observe.
Yeah. Yeah, just to see where it kind of all stops at and like if it keeps
Yeah.
going. But it's kind of sucked like for exposure to it, like they've canceled all these events, but like grocery stores are still open, which they have to be for people to buy stuff. But I mean
Mhm.
like
Yeah, you can't just
Well, like,
shut down.
I
Where else are you
do-
going to buy all
Yeah.
the toilet paper in the world?
But like I do work in grocery stores every day in multiple different places. So like it's like how do I avoid like contact? I don't think I can really avoid it. Like
No, you're
it's
screwed.
like yeah, I'm just dead.
I guess it's
Really
like a
dead in
good
the
thing
water.
you're not over 60 and have a weak immune system.
Yeah. Or am I
Are
over
you?
60? Pull the mask off, Mission Impossible. Like, I'm Matt Cunningham. That's a reference to some. No one knows who that is.
No one knows. Yeah,
An older gentleman.
an older guy.
Be an old man.
You're the man.
You're the man. Cowboy pizza. Throw lolly. Did you ever throw lollipops at you?
Oh, all the time.
You
Yeah.
like rain down like fire from heaven. Get hit in the head with them. Be like, oh my gosh, stop.
Gosh.
Classic.
So yeah, it'll be interesting the next couple months to see what happens with this virus.
Yeah, I already got Will, so
Well, it didn't.
You
Get
know,
It didn't get well.
cold
The
got
cold
him.
got him.
the fear of it getting well got him.
yeah. Oh well. But
So you just you finished Manchester by the Sea?
yeah, I watched that movie from 2016.
Yeah.
Casey Affleck won Best Actor in it. Really depressing movie.
That's what I've heard.
Like not a good feel movie.
Yeah.
It seems like a pretty realistic depiction of what like grief and depression would look like.
Yeah.
Like not like one where like it's like, oh, there's this happy, like, you know, all they find, you know, it's like, oh, it's just starts sad, still pretty sad at the end. Like, just like, okay.
Sad all the way through.
Yeah, just
What's the story about?
do you mind somewhat spoilers behind it?
I don't care.
So I mean, it's about this guy. His name's Lee, and he's like in his probably mid-30s, I would guess, and he lives in a small apartment, like an hour and a half away from like where the rest of his family lives, and he's an apartment maintenance guy, and his older brother dies.
Mm-hmm.
And the movie plays out in flashback and stuff, so you see scenes from when like years prior to like him being around his brother and stuff. So his older brother dies of a heart
Is his
failure.
brother Ben Affleck?
No, it's
Wow.
he's played by Kyle Chandler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So his brother dies of heart failure, and in the will, he trusts his younger brother to be the guardian for his 16-year-old son.
Mm.
And it plays out so the brother doesn't feel like he's up to being the kid's guardian, and you learn through flashbacks why is that 8 or 9 years prior, the Casey Affleck's character, and major spoiler, it's not really, I guess, yeah, spoilers for the movie, like Casey Affleck's character had a wife and 3 kids, and he had a party at his house, and they got pretty drunk, and then he went to walk to the convenience store to get some more beer after everybody got home,
Mm-hmm.
and he'd put some logs in their fireplace and forgot to put the screen back on,
Oh.
and his house burns down and his 3 kids die in the fire.
gosh.
His wife lives. So it's this like he's back in this town where all this horrific stuff happened to him.
Yeah.
No
And
charges.
It's like a small town.
Yeah, it's a pretty small town. Like people like seeing people don't like him,
Yeah.
and he's just dealing with this like grief and depression, feeling like he's not worthy
Yeah.
to be the guardian of this kid.
Gosh.
And it's a pretty heart wrenching.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not a feel good movie, like because like it plays out like after the fire happens, like the guy tries to kill himself in the police station. Like after he grabs like an officer's gun, he's trying to blow his own like, and it's not like. Do you want to know how the movie ends or anything? Like
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
he basically has some friends of the family adopt the kid because he tells the kid he's like I can't beat this. Like,
Mhm.
I can't be here, and he just goes back to his job in the other town. Like he's like he tries and he's like I can't do it. It's like dude, it's
Jeez.
like it's
no
really
happy
sad.
ending.
Yeah, no. He's like, yeah, and I mean, there's scenes with his ex-wife who's left him, and she just had another kid with another guy, and like
Gosh.
she's apologizing to him because like she's like I said so many horrible things to you, like
Yeah.
because it was a total accident. But it's like
Yeah.
it was a pretty realistic depiction of like you probably would never
Right.
recover
That's something you
from
probably
something
don't
like
that,
recover
like-
from.
like
Dang.
no like redemption arc where it's like oh I'll adopt the kid and like it's just like no they have the funeral for the dad and he goes back to his town to stay in the movie. It's like oh
Gosh.
it's like really depressing.
Yeah.
Thanks for ruining my day.
Like his performance was really good though. Just like
Well, he won Best Actor for that.
yeah, he
right?
did. Yeah, it was just really like, and he doesn't even talk a lot too. There's a lot of scenes that are just him like just
like reacting. and-
yeah, like
yeah.
and the kid I can't remember the actor's name that plays the the nephew, I guess it would be,
Mhm.
right? That's the proper nephew. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a pretty good acting from him and stuff. It's funny, Matthew Broderick's in the movie for like one scene.
Oh, really?
It's like this just random guy. But yeah.
Oh, Michelle Williams.
Yep, yeah, she's really good in it for the few scenes she's in. She got nominated for Best Supporting Actress, I think. And same with the kid, I'm pretty sure too.
Was his name Patrick?
Yeah, that's the character's name.
Oh, Lucas Hedge.
Yeah, and he's been in some other
Hedges.
stuff lately, I think.
Yeah, he looks familiar.
Yeah.
I don't recognize that name.
Yeah. Lucas Hedge.
Yeah.
He was in 3 Billboards.
Oh yeah, he's the kid. He's the
Robbie.
yeah.
Yep.
That's another sad movie too. Yeah. Yeah, interesting movie. The pacing, it was a little bit slower of a film, but I mean it's just a drama. Like
Yeah, it's just the nature of it.
yeah, it's really sad too because it's like there's no like you see some like those arcs where like it's like oh it turns out oh you did put the great like there could have been like a turn where it's like oh no you did everything right, it wasn't your fault, but it's like it literally is like this was his fault.
Yeah.
He was drunk, forgot, and he's like in the police station scene he's sitting there and he's like 10 minutes, he's like I walked to the store because I was drunk, and 10 minutes afterward I thought to myself that I put the screen back on, and he's like I figured it was probably fine.
Gosh.
And then he's walking back and he sees the flames and they're dragging his wife out and the whole upstairs is in flames. Like,
Ugh.
yeah.
Man.
And it's like,
Depression alley.
yeah,
there.
like just
Yeah.
complete, like, yeah.
Well,
Now that you're,
I wasn't gonna see that movie, but now I'm definitely not gonna see it.
don't watch it. Like, it's
Dang,
really,
dude.
it's really heavy.
Like I don't mind like depressing stuff in movies, but there's overkill.
Yeah. It really is. That's what the whole film's about. It's just this dude. It's just
Yeah.
like, yeah. There's some funny scenes in it. The kid Patrick's pretty funny. His character is, and there's some funny dialogue. But like at the heart of it, it's just
But not enough.
not enough to overcome like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I watch a movie like that, I just have to right afterwards. I have to like watch something
Better.
upbeat and happy, or I
There's
like
a-
do something else to get
there's-
my mind off it.
There's another movie that it kind of reminds me of what this sounds like. It's called Out of the Furnace as Christian Bale.
yeah.
It's a really good movie. It kind of deals with similar stuff, but I don't want to spoil anything. But I was satisfied with the ending. I'll just put it that way.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if you guys haven't seen that, it's a
I'll
it's a
watch
good
that
movie.
one.
No, I
like Christian
haven't.
Bale.
I don't remember who directed that. I thought it was someone.
Of some importance.
I thought so.
That's about like the brother that was in jail or something, right? Like, or something along those lines, or someone was in jail.
Casey Affleck is also in it.
Oh.
I forgot about that.
Oscar winner, Casey.
Scott Cooper. What
Yeah.
else did he direct? Oh, he directed. I think he directed the Hostels movie
Oh.
with Christian Bale.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Hostel. Like Eli.
No,
Roth.
no.
I was like, oh no.
He directed that. He directed Black Mass.
Okay.
Crazy Heart. I don't know what that is.
I've heard of that. That's like a singing
Has
movie.
Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. You watch movies all the time about like depressed teenagers that don't like really have any reason
Yeah.
to be depressed, and you watch a movie, it's like, yeah, this is just a broken person that's like never not gonna be broken.
Right.
Yeah.
Same with like everybody involved in it. Like it's like you don't get over that. Like
No.
Kind of makes you reflect on your own life,
yeah.
and you're fearful of it.
Gosh dang it. Well, like it is like I mean, people make mistakes all the time to certain extents. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and his character before that's all happy go lucky, like joking around.
Right, and
having a
that's
good
the
time.
thing that turned him.
Yeah, and then like everything on there, he's socially awkward. You can't really carry on conversations with
Yeah.
people. Like
Yeah, I feel like that's an accurate.
Depiction of what would
Depiction,
happen.
like he
Yeah.
works, he's
Yeah.
good at his job, but like he loses his temper. Like he just gets like
Mhm.
blows up at people. He gets in multiple scenes. He gets in bar fights with just random people that like brush into him and stuff. Like he just
Mhm.
can't handle anything.
Goodness. Well, I'm glad you watched it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm glad I watched it.
Another thing you finished was The Outsiders.
Yeah, Outsider, the Stephen King adaptation on HBO.
How was that?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. The Ben Mendelsohn's really good in it, and same with can't remember the actress's name that plays kind of the more psychic kind of role in the film, like or like the more supernatural, like the person that like kind of believes and that kind of stuff more readily. Like I guess the Mulder and Scully, like if Ben Mendelsohn is, like the person's more open to believing supernatural kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was maybe a couple episodes too long. It drags a little bit in the middle.
How many episodes?
10. It probably could have been 8 and been just as good, but fun show. Like anything Stephen King's pretty fun. It was adapted pretty well. So, and seeing Ben Mendelsohn not as like a conniving
like villain.
Yeah, like he's just a cop.
Yeah,
like also kind of a depressed character. Like
I'd like to see him in more stuff.
Yeah,
like more stuff where he's not a villain.
Like a bit, like he's kind of almost typecast as like a.
I guess like his part in Captain Marvel, like he's the villain, but he's more of a tragic villain. You know, like he's not bad.
Yeah,
but he was like my only favorite part of that movie.
I never saw that movie.
Not
I feel like I made the right choice.
That great.
No, I wouldn't waste your time. No. He's in that show, that one of those first Netflix shows. That what is it? Bloodlines or what? It says got Kyle Chandler in it as well.
Oh,
I think it's called Bloodlines or something.
Yeah, I think
he was in
right.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched a little bit of that. He's kind of a mysterious character in that show.
Yeah,
but a little bit more depth than a lot of the roles he's given. I feel like.
Can we get some girls in here?
Yeah. I do love that. Like all his scenes in that are so good. He's like, I gave you a small fortune.
This gives you power over me.
And then that one other dude, that British actor that's in a bunch of different stuff, he's like, just leaves.
Leave us. No, stay here. I'm in charge.
Do you feel in charge?
Yeah, I love that movie. Like that
one gets some crap.
The Dark Knight Rises out of the whole trilogy probably gets the most crap.
I don't get it. I love that movie.
I think it's a great ending for that trilogy.
Yeah, I think it's just as good. And on some days, it's my favorite of the trilogy.
It's almost more rewatchable, in my opinion, than like The Dark Knight.
Yeah,
I mean, I love all the movies. Batman Begins is still probably my favorite out of all of them, but I think The Dark Knight Rises is a really close second.
Yeah, I think it's tied with The Dark Knight for me.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not as high on Batman Begins as you are, but
I just like a good origin. But,
yeah.
Yeah,
what do you think?
Don't make some stupid joke. Like I knew
Colby
this was coming.
Was this planned that we were going to talk about these films?
Yes, it was. Landon's been thinking about this all morning.
I just wish you'd watch them. That's all I want.
I just wish you'd stop.
Yeah, I just love The Dark Knight Rises. I like the different, like Bane, the different kind of like the more beat up Bruce Wayne. He's just kind of over it. Like,
yeah.
The whole takeover of the city is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just shut down. The bridges are blown up. Like just driving around, blowing up the football. I love the football field scene.
Dude, that scene is so iconic.
Yeah.
Like I remember seeing that in the trailers. It was like, what?
And you're like, no
way.
Heinz Ward is just like running.
Yeah, there's a lot of Steelers in that movie.
Yeah.
I think the old coach is in it too.
Yeah, I think Ben Roethlisberger.
He's in it. Yeah. Yeah.
He dies. I think.
Probably. Probably. Yeah. Ward is the only one that
press box
survives.
just blows out and the mayor's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great movie.
What a beautiful voice.
What a lovely, lovely voice. Let the games begin. Let's talk like this the rest of the podcast. So I finished Scrubs.
No.
Yeah, I finished Scrubs.
Do you like it?
It was really funny. It was a really good show. It's interesting because a lot of the humor is like slapstick stuff, and I feel like you don't really see that anymore in TV shows. But the the slapstick humor is like so over the top. It was some of my favorite scenes in the show. But like so the main character JD, he has a good friend Turk, and they're probably like the number one bromance on TV. Like you think like Sean and Gus from Psych have a bromance. Like I don't think they have anything on Turk and JD.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty funny.
The janitor and
oh my gosh, the janitor.
What's his name?
You actually don't find out until the series finale.
Wait, really?
Okay. Yeah,
because I was
it's like this whole running gag. Like no one knows his name. He's just janitor.
So I was gonna say I watched like the first 2 seasons
Yeah,
a few years ago, and then I just never finished it.
yeah.
And I distinctly remember it.
I would recommend seeing it. It's a really good show.
Yeah. You've been trying to get Dave to watch it for a while, right?
I know Dave just he just wanted to watch How I Met Your Mother over and over again.
It's classic, Dave.
Classic.
Classic.
He just rewatches the same shows.
I know.
And Lost too.
Yeah.
Like we get on PS4 and he's swinging around in Spider-Man.
I know. It's like I want him to play like
GTA.
or play some BioShock. I don't think he's ever played that. Do you feel in charge, Dave?
Dave did want to cancel the show again due to the coronavirus, right? I know we
are taking a risk meeting.
are, yeah.
3 of us.
Colby could be infected.
Yeah, my dad told me that I was infected this morning, but like, I'm
why?
fine.
You're like, why would you do that?
He's like, I coughed all over you last night.
I was like,
It's like, it's good
Maybe
for
that's
you.
why.
We'll become immune. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's weird though with Scrubs, like season 8 is like the last season, and like they tie up a bunch of stuff, and then like I think that the show got bought out by somebody else because then season 9 came out, and it was like, wait, what? I thought we just finished everything, but okay, no, okay.
Isn't like the main character not back in the last season?
He is, but he doesn't finish the season.
Oh, weird.
He's done like halfway through, and then I watched like 2 episodes, and then I like skipped through to see like what happened. I was like, I don't care, because the season 8 ends it really well.
Oh, so you didn't
like,
watch the last season or whatever? Or?
I watched like 2 episodes, and then I kind of went through the descriptions of each episode, and then I just watched like part of the last episode, and it was like not worth it.
I hate when shows do that. I felt like Parks and Rec did that.
I
didn't like season 7.
I watched it like way after I was done with the rest of the show, though.
The Office did it too.
I thought The Office.
Office.
I felt like the last season was okay. The second to last, I didn't really like that much.
Season 8 was terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, that show could have ended with Michael leaving.
Yeah.
He left midway through season 7, right?
Yeah, he didn't even make it all the way through.
But they wrapped it up really nicely.
With him coming at Dwight's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's in the end of season 9. I meant like when he left, like originally in season.
Oh, I thought
7.
you meant wrapped up the whole show.
The show wrapped up nicely. I like the scene with Pam and him like hugging at the
Yeah.
airport or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that show has some like really like good feel, like tear jerking moments too. Like
That's what I really love about shows, especially the ones that are the comedy shows. Like if it's just straight comedy all the time, I get really bored with that.
yeah,
Like that's one thing I love about How I Met Your Mother is it has a lot of heartfelt stuff in it. Scrubs has that. The Office has that. It's just like a nice kind of breath of fresh air.
it's one thing you're not going to get from like Seinfeld or Always Sunny.
Probably not.
There's just there's like
You don't get life lessons from Oh Sunny.
there's no life lessons in that show. It's just like these are 5 terrible people.
What's the deal with me crying? What's it mean?
Yeah.
Why is my face wet?
Even in like the final episode of Seinfeld when the plane's going down, like he's like, I cheated. I cheated, Jerry. I cheated in the contest because I'm a cheater.
Gosh, that show's hilarious. It is objectively funny.
It is objectively funny.
Gosh.
Will's like,
Take that, Will.
He's like, well, actually, nothing can be objective.
Yeah.
You're objectively wrong. Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah,
He's not gonna hear that.
watch Scrubs. It's a good show.
It's on my list.
It's a good show.
My list of ever-growing TV shows to watch.
Well, there was one really funny episode about it was following this patient that had
Coronavirus.
been in an accident, and she had something wrong with her brain where everybody would always be singing in her head, and so it was like a musical basically for the episode.
Yeah.
There's a lot of funny tunes that they do. There's one about poo. It's pretty funny.
Gosh dang it.
Classic Mick.
Yeah.
Everything comes down to poo.
Stop. It's not funny. It's gross.
It's so funny.
Landon is so uncomfortable right now.
I think you're coming around on poo humor though. There's been a couple times in the past couple months where you've chuckled.
Yeah, I mean, I think
There's been chuckles.
everything has its place. But like, I feel like there's like better jokes out there, like than joking about like the waste your body like rejects. Like,
So you feel that way about sweat jokes? Because everybody does sweat
who's
jokes.
out here making sweat jokes? Like, I'm glad I haven't met anybody that makes those kind of jokes. Like,
What's the deal with sweat?
gosh dang it. Oh.
Anyway, I don't have a segue into this, but I was at Best Buy
Here we go.
a couple days ago,
I need to go to Best Buy.
and I've heard this complaint before, and I just kind of noticed it my last time there. When you're at the checkout, do you guys ever notice like how they have to walk you through each little step if you're paying with like a card?
No.
Like even though the screen like tells you exactly what to do.
They also tell you.
Yeah, they're like, okay, insert your card. It's like, I know. Okay, press okay. I know. It says it right there. Okay, do you like which receipt do you want? I know. It says the options. Print and email.
Did you tell them to shut up?
No.
No, I can definitely see how that gets annoying, but there's also been times where I just zone out. I put my card in there and I zone out. And I don't realize that it asks me if I want cash back, if I want an email receipt.
Well, it's like they don't even give you a chance to like read it yourself. It's like they're looking at it for it to change, and they're like, "Okay, you can take your card out now." It's like, I know, I can see it. I can see it with my own eyes.
Best Buy, they sell good stuff, but I'm just ever since the incident.
Especially their watch repairs are really nice.
No,
And their
no,
their protection plans. Like you're stupid if you don't buy those, right?
Yeah, you're dumb.
it's flat out dumb.
You
were saying
messed up.
something,
You
yeah.
messed up.
That's on me.
Yeah, it's all on you.
Well, not all of it, because no, only 1 week.
The buck started with you. Like you made a choice, and it led to consequences.
Was his choice buying an Apple Watch?
That's the first choice.
Yeah.
No, okay. The choice was because it wasn't a choice to buy an Apple Watch. It was a life-changing decision. Okay, not a choice.
Actually, can I say something else? I'm gonna just cut you off.
No, because it's gonna be demeaning.
Yes. Let's say like you're riding along with market equipment right now.
I don't wear my watch.
Okay, good. And then also, if you get a job there and I see you wearing AirPods, I'm gonna tell people in upper management and have you removed because AirPods are not welcome there. So
You know what else, dude? I'm gonna bring my laptop too.
Your MacBook?
Yeah,
You're
I'll
bringing
just
it to work,
I'll just
like-
bring it with me.
I've been bringing my iPad, and they don't mind.
on the ride-alongs.
Kidding.
I'm like, why?
Let's go back to sweat jokes. Do you
No.
really hate Apple Watches that much?
I think they're kind of dumb.
I
mean,
think okay, but imagine if Landon got one.
I would never be able to wear like the
No, you
work
would
I
be
do.
you'd
Like,
be very annoying about it. You'd be so like you'd be the biggest salesman.
me be annoying. I'm like trying to picture me being annoying and
I
like
just-
coming up playing.
Does not compute.
Huh. Huh.
I think I'm probably the most annoying person in our friend group.
No comment.
Everyone has days, but
I
you
have
the
more
most.
days.
Yeah, everyone has days. Landon has months.
Yeah.
And years. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll get an Apple Watch someday, but
We've
it's
talked
just,
about it.
yeah,
And-
yeah, we discussed.
Wearing one in the kind of work that I do and that what you guys are going to be doing, like it's going to get damaged.
No, fun fact: mine's only been damaged once.
And then it took you like 3 months to get it back.
No, it took me 1 month, and it wasn't my fault, and I ultimately got it repaired for free. So, and time
Such
is
an
money.
ordeal, though. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
it was an absolute hassle. I called Best Buy every day for like a month.
The crazy part is how you have a watch in your pocket called a phone. Like you can just pull that out and see the time.
what?
What? Huh? No, I don't want to.
I don't want to use my phone. What? No.
Pretty soon, like, you're not gonna have a phone.
Dude,
gonna
my phone
die.
is actually like. I think the end is nigh. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna
It's
say
got
it
the
right now.
coronavirus.
It does. I had an alarm set this morning for like 8:30, and like I wake up at 10 o'clock and no alarm's gone off. And I like go to like click my phone on, like nothing happens. I'm like, like I think it didn't quite get plugged in. I think that the charging port's getting a little dirty in there as it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it
The
does.
charging port?
Yeah, they get filthy.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't.
You have to like.
Well, you don't do anything dirty. You're always in a clean environment.
Well, even if it's like in your pocket, it's just all the
Be
lint.
lint, yeah.
Like you don't ever have to like clean it out with
I
like
clean
a
it out,
like a toothpick.
Yeah.
No.
That's actually really
Maybe I
satisfying when
should.
Yeah, you probably
There's
should.
a
Maybe I
lot that
should.
comes out. You'd be surprised.
It eventually gets to the point where your charger won't
Yeah, it just won't.
register, or you have
won't
to
do
twist it around a little bit.
What?
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Probably upgrade your phone so often. Right? Huh?
What?
That was
Huh?
so dumb.
What?
What?
Like Landon's so insecure about having an iPhone 5.
It's a.
It's not. It's
SE.
an SE.
SE? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
SE, the iPhone SE. So it's got the
SE,
guts of a 6 and the body of a 5.
5S.
Yeah. It's a great little phone.
It was in 2015.
Dude, don't hate. I'm going to rock it till it won't turn on.
I think you're almost there.
Landon,
Well, if I get
when
a
did
new
you-
SE,
hey,
I could reuse the case and the screen protector.
when they're both shot, just like the phone. No, I rode along with one of your coworkers, right? And he brought up your phone.
Oh, yeah, because I've talked to him about it.
Yeah, he brought it up. And
I've
he
talked to
was
him. He agreed with me, though. He's like, yeah, I would totally keep it out of spite at this point because of what your friend had done to you.
like, no, that's not how it sounded to me. Because he was making fun of you for having that phone. And he said it was shot.
No, it's fine.
It's not. You just said it's not fine.
Okay, it's going through a little rough patch. I probably kept too many tabs open or something. That's probably all it is.
If that caused your phone to go
bad.
black. Oh.
I think probably by the end of the year, maybe starting next year, I'll
End of the year. It's freaking March.
Dude, time flies, man.
This year has gone by pretty fast so far.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Best Buy checkouts.
Hate them. Best Buy used to have a terrible.
They just make you feel stupid.
They also go really slow.
Yeah.
I
Because
don't-
they have to repeat everything that you see on the screen.
Like, I don't know if you've noticed that, but if you're in line, it's taking you at least, I'd say, a minute and a half, 2 minutes. That's way too long for a checkout. Not including line. Not including the line. You get in there.
with one item.
Yeah,
like,
they scan your thing. They give it back to you.
Would you like to buy our disc protection program? $3.
It's only half the cost of the product.
Yeah, it's like what?
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah,
is the
that's a great deal.
Is the product a piece of garbage? No, okay, then fine. I don't want to buy it.
That's happened before where they're like, oh, you really want the protection plan because this thing breaks in like 6 months. It's like, okay, well, I don't want it.
Yeah,
Like,
I
why?
don't
why-
want the product? then.
Okay, thanks for letting me
Heads up,
know.
Let me not buy this.
Yeah. So stupid.
Yeah. And most of those things you're buying already have like a warranty. Like if it's something expensive enough, like
Yeah.
typically the manufacturer has like a 2-year warranty or a year warranty or something.
If it's a
on
good
it.
product.
Yeah. So it's like, no, I don't want Best Buy's crap.
Dumb.
Yeah.
It
Dumb
is
dumb.
dumb.
Dummy dumb.
Dumb dumb. Dumb dumb dumb.
Well, so I was trying to get Jonah on the podcast this week because he finally watched 1917 and Parasite.
Dude, I bet he didn't even watch Parasite. I bet he lied.
Okay, next week he's definitely going to be on with that comment.
I also want to say that like I heard through the grapevine that Jonah hadn't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and said that he had.
Who'd you hear that from?
Heard from his brother Josh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm dropping names.
Dude.
Just saying.
Dude, they both might be on now.
Josh was like, I don't think he's seen it. He said he's not positive. He's like, I don't think he's seen it. So
I mean, Jonah wouldn't lie though.
Everybody lies.
what do you know? Josh said it's happened before. I'm gonna say I'm causing drama right now. I get the Gallegos brothers on here.
You just want another like bickering podcast.
confrontation. Jonah's just gonna get on here and start screaming.
Yeah. Anyway, he did say that he's more on my side of it, where 1917 was.
I haven't seen 1917, so
Like,
don't
better.
spoil it.
You haven't seen Parasite either, have you?
No, but I'm not too interested.
I would at least
Okay.
watch Parasite so you could compare it to 1917.
You can't compare. You
They're
can't
not
really
comparable. They're
yeah.
not the
Well,
same.
no, I mean just compare the.
I said they're not comparable.
Would you
let me finish my sentence?
No, just to compare it because they were both because they were both nominated for Best Picture. So that's comparable at that point.
which one I think has the best pictures.
Okay, never mind.
Did Jonah cry in 1917?
I'm sure you did. I made a bold claim about it. About 1917.
What'd you say?
I said it was my favorite movie of the last decade.
Oh dang.
Decade.
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Dang, son.
That's including a lot of Nolan films too.
Oh dang. John's gonna hate you too. Better than Dunkirk.
It's a gosh.
That's way better than Dunkirk.
I like it much better than Dunkirk.
I liked Dunkirk though.
Yeah,
I
Dunkirk's
mean, I haven't
good.
seen 1917, so I can't really.
Last decade.
It's a bold claim because there's a lot of good
There's a
movies
lot
that
of
came
good
out.
films.
Yeah,
Like-
Trolls. I'm pretty sure like 3
The
Despicable
Emoji
Me's,
Movie came out.
like, the Minions 1, 2, and 3.
Secret Life of Pets 1 and 2.
Oh.
I'm trying to think what my best
Because you have to like
Inception's in
Inception.
there.
Is 1917 one I should see in theaters?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I figured.
It's almost out of theaters probably.
yeah.
too.
It's
Yeah, I
still
should-
playing at Wandemere. So
Go
see
see it.
Can you see it today?
I got a lot of laundry to do.
Oh my gosh, your life. is
Go
so
see it
boring.
today.
Yeah, just go watch the flick.
Alone?
I'll go with you.
Alone?
I'll go.
I can't go with you. I'm gonna go hang out with my family.
Wow. Okay.
So I told him I yesterday it went from I'm probably gonna come over tomorrow morning, hang out all day. Now it's like 3:00. I'm like, I'll be there later this afternoon. Like,
Yeah, but they're not missing out.
no, I suck. Yeah, go watch it right now with Mick after we're done.
All right. Mick and I are gonna head out then.
Yeah, we better get going.
Favorite movie of the decade. It's probably up there with me.
I mean, it
Like,
definitely has to be up there, even if it's not your favorite.
It's probably top 10.
And
at
honestly,
least.
it's something that it'll change for me. But like
Yeah.
right now, it's
the emotion of it.
yeah.
And I've thought about it more. I'll need to watch it again. Like I was in the I don't think I'm not as mad as you were that Parasite won.
I mean,
But I wouldn't have been as mad. I didn't really care either way. I like
and that's
both
the
films
thing.
a
Like
lot,
I
and,
don't really care either. It's more like it just kind of proves that the Oscars are kind of stupid.
Well, yeah, I mean,
you know, it's like
Does anybody watch the Oscars?
I don't. I just read the results. That's all.
I don't even read the results. I just wait for you guys to talk about them. I
I
didn't
just
even-
make stuff up. We could be like, dude,
and I'd believe it too. That's the
Star
thing.
Wars Episode 9 won everything.
they won Best Picture,
They won Best Foreign Film.
Best Actor for who would Kylo Ren, like Adam Driver, was Best Actor.
Oh,
I know what I have to do.
Yeah.
gosh,
No, they don't. I think Hell or High Water might be my favorite movie of the past.
that's a great one.
decade.
Even
yeah.
like Knives Out. I just watched that the other day again, and that's
So good.
such a good movie.
Yeah.
Never
Was that
saw
nominated
Knives
for
Out.
Best Picture?
I don't believe so.
Well, you see, like a movie like that, I think should have been nominated.
Yeah, I don't think a movie that's the other thing, they would never nominate a movie like that.
No.
That movie's almost kind of a comedy too.
Oh, I would say it's definitely a comedy.
Yeah.
But it was so well done.
Oh yeah. I can't wait. I guess they're making another one.
Yeah,
Knives
that's gonna be
Out
interesting
2?
how they do that.
Yeah. See, that has the same tone.
Yeah, I'm assuming Daniel Craig will still be in it.
I would think he'd probably be the only, maybe the other cops, maybe. But
I don't know. I get kind of nervous with movies like that want to do a sequel because it's like it was almost like lightning in a bottle the first time,
yeah.
and it was such a unique like twist on the kind of detective crime genre.
But hey, if there's one person that could subvert your expectations and exceed them, it's Ryan Johnson. So
I've yet to see that.
Knives Out too is like in space. Like, Daniel Craig goes flying, floating through space like Mary Poppins. It could be pretty crazy.
he's just like spliced in The Last Jedi in like the background. He's like trying to figure out little crimes going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies to think about which one's your best or favorite, but yeah, bold claim. I'll admit it. All right, well, I'm out of topics.
I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm tapped out, man. I'm shot.
okay.
Colby, we have one thing to turn in tomorrow and a test to take, and then we're done with school.
Forever.
For like 4.5 weeks, I think.
Yeah, for over a month.
It's gonna be nice at first, but
I always like the break, and then I just want to get back to it.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's nice for a
I
little
get
bit. Then you
bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll be working full time.
Forever.
Yeah, forever.
They don't want to go back to school.
Hopefully you won't want to go.
No,
back.
no, I definitely won't. I think I'll like having the
Make money?
steady job and paycheck
Or go to school and suffer.
and lose money.
Yeah. It's better to suffer and get paid.
Yes. That's true. Okay, well, if you guys don't have anything else to talk about,
No.
Colby, we going to 1917?
I don't know, dude.
I can tell he doesn't want to.
Yeah, he doesn't want to.
No, okay, here's the thing. I'd like to see the movie, but like my bets. What are you doing?
A little
Landon
pterodactyl.
Landon has taken his flannel.
You can't do a visual gag for a podcast.
Describe it to the view.
I don't want to.
Let-
It'll make me throw up.
Landon has taken his flannel, wrapped it around his arms and shoulders like a set of wings for some reason.
Wow.
The pterodactyls
And
from
that's
Jurassic
all
Park
he has
3.
on.
That's all I have. Can you imagine a more terrifying picture than me, no clothes on the
No.
sides of flannel like this, running at you?
Dude, I feel like that's what you do when it's just you in your apartment.
I just run around naked.
Yeah.
Naked a decent amount in my apartment when nobody's around.
Just remember, I have a key to your place.
You've like came in once and I was getting out of the shower, like, you know, like closing the door.
Yeah. I might have. Never mind.
What?
Okay, well, that's the episode for the week. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for being on, Landon and Colby.
Stay safe out there, guys.
Stay safe. Don't cough on people.
Yeah, wash your hands.
Don't
Wash
get
your
coughed
hands.
on.
Don't touch
leave
your
your
face.
house. Do not leave your house.
Buy toilet paper.
In
Yeah.
bulk.
Lock the doors.
And sell it on Craigslist for
Bottled
twice the price.
water.
Bathe in hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
And then drink hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Not the same one you bathe in.
Well,
Or
Boil it.
it
Boil
cleans itself.
Ooh.
Okay.
Stay safe.
So yeah, we'll be back next week.
Maybe.
And like,
Maybe
if Dave doesn't
we're
cancel it.
still around.
I'll be back on in about 3 months.
Probably. Well, it's because you talk so much, we just can't get words in ourselves. So, all right. Well, thanks for listening, guys. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, CastBox, YouTube, and other podcasting platforms. Visit our website at www.hotkeyspodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at Hotkeys Podcast and join our Facebook group at HK Hotkeys. Please like, review us, and subscribe on whichever platforms you use. And you can contact us at the email address host@hotkeyspodcast.com. Bye, Pterodactyl Landon.
Squawk, squawk.
Oh, no.